Blog Talk Radio.
Unmarket Your Business, the podcast, born out of the need to share strategies and techniques that really work to market your business. Think yellow page ads and cold calls are your only choices? That's so last century. You're about to learn tested, tried and true marketing techniques you can apply and master, ones that feel authentic instead of salesy, strategies that are true to who you are and how you want to present yourself to your ideal clients. Let's join our host, Carol Joyce Dunlop, in the studio now and allow business success to move forward. Well, hey, everyone. How are you? I hope you're awesome because I feel awesome. And I'm saying that word awesome because this is the week of awesomeness. I've said it all week. I started last week on my YouTube Monday Motivation thing. I did it this week again. I talked about it in my blog. I did it on my Facebook Live. So this is the week of awesome. And if you don't know, if you haven't realized, I am giving you permission to be totally awesome because nobody else is going to give it to you. Sometimes you don't even do it for yourself. So I'm doing it for you. Thank you, Carol. There you go. Hey, I am Carol J. Dunlop, your hostess with the mostest. I am known as the Online Wow Strategist, and I'm also Amazon #1 international best-selling author for my book, Unmarket Your Business. So today I've got a very special guest, my business bestie, Nadine Mullings of, I have to make sure I get this right because I'll say it wrong, the Nadine Mullings Marketing Agency. She is the best marketing strategy, and BEST is an acronym for the awesomeness that she brings to us. I'm going to bring her on in just a second. I got a couple of kind of housekeeping things for you. Number one, if you are not a member of my Unmarket Your Business Facebook group, then you need to get over there and join right now. Guess how easy that is? CSIcorporation.com/SB group. Go ahead and sign up. Why? Because tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., I am doing a wrap-up of the free 30-day Build Your One-Page Marketing Plan challenge that we had that Stacey Ruth did. She ran it for a whole month, 4 weeks in a row. She was on lives, and we had a lot of interaction. We had people asking questions. It was totally awesome, and now it's over. The 30 days is over, and it's time to take action. Actually, should have been taking action all the time, but I'll give you that. We're going to take action right now. So tomorrow at 11:30 in the Unmarket Your Business Facebook group, which you can get to by going to CSIcorporation.com/FB group. Get on there, come on the live, ask your questions, because I'm telling you, no one else is giving out this information. This kind of good stuff for free, this kind of awesomeness, you can get for absolutely zero money, okay? And what is this going to help you do? It's going to help me with my mission to help you have a successful business. So that's what I want. And I know you want it too, because successful businesses, guess what happened with them? They make money. They are able to do things in the community with their brothers and sisters and friends and uncles and whatever, and they're able to reach back and help each other. Because remember, #sistership is all about each one, reaching one, teaching one, and then elevating one. So you can do that too, but you can't do it if you're broke. So come on in, join Facebook Live tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to do it. Okay, now I'm shifting gears, coming over to Nadine Mullings. Nadine, are you there?
I am here. Thank you, Carol. I am so super excited to be on the Unmarket Your Business podcast with my business bestie, Carol. So I appreciate the invitation and the opportunity to come on and talk about being around a community of like-minded individuals, which is something that we're both a part of. So I think that's super awesome that we get to talk about it and share some of that information today. So thank you so much. And I'm excited that the word this week is awesome, and you're giving people permission to be awesome. I love what you said. Don't wait for it. You're giving them permission to be awesome, because we are all awesome in one way, shape, or form. So I appreciate that word of the week.
Oh, thank you. And it's so important because we always struggle as women, as people, as humans. We always struggle with, am I enough? Why should anybody listen to me? is my business enough? Am I doing the right things? You know, I see Sally Ann out there, and she's got 3 million followers. I got 2. You know, who's going to listen to me? And I'm like, stop all that. Stop all that. I'm giving you permission right now. And then there are other people who are waiting for permission to just be themselves, just do what they need to do. I was on a conversation with someone last week, and she was like, I suffer from this, this, and this. And when I started sharing it with my community, they just really rallied around me and helped me. And now I feel empowered to go out and say, hey, I don't have it all together. Hey, I need your help. So I think we all kind of need that, because if we don't have that, where are we? We're lost and alone and, you know, on the sidelines, watching the influencers influence, watching the winners cross the finish line, speakers speak, writers write, all that stuff. So it's your turn. It's your turn to do it.
Yeah.
And that was another reason that you fit in so well with this, you know, because you've got some things going on, and you know about the power of community. I know you know.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very important that we all understand that we bring value to the table and we are worthy. I think a lot of times as women, we struggle with our worthiness, you know, based on different things in society. You know, am I worthy? Am I good enough, like you said? But every single one that's listening to this podcast that comes across, you know, this audio, it's important for you to understand that you are valuable and you're worthy and you bring a lot to the world and to the table, and you've been assigned to bring your brilliance and awesomeness to the world, so you can't hide that.
Right.
You know, it's important for you to be visible in the value and worthiness that you bring to the table. And I think community plays a key role in that, because a lot of times in life we doubt ourselves, you know. We doubt ourselves, and being around other people that will help lift you up, help you, support you, is so important. And people who are like-minded, that's a key thing too. You know, you can be around a group of people, but if they're not moving in the same direction that you are, if they're not thinking the same things that you are, you know, that group of people can actually bring you down instead of bring you up. So it's important to be around a like-minded community that is super supportive, and I think you can find that in, you know, several different types of community, but there's one that I always like to promote and support and rally around, a specific type of community that can really help grow you as a business person.
You said it. You said it. You've got to be around people who, now they don't have to think the same as you. They just have to think as big as you. And as big can mean whatever. You know, if you're around a bunch of people and you say, hey, I want to speak on a TED Talk, and they're like, yay, yes, let's see how we can help you do that, you're in the right place. But if they say, TED Talk, child, you crazy, nobody wants to hear what you're saying, then you need to run, pack up and run really quick from those people, because they're not going to help you reach your goal. They're actually going to make you sink further down into that, am I good enough? Well, how, you know, what makes me think I can do that? But I'm here to tell you, people are looking for you. Everyone who's listening to me right now in the sound of my voice, people are looking for you. They're looking for your solution. They're looking for your brilliance, like Nadine said. They're looking for your awesomeness. They want to be around you. But if you never put yourself out there, if you never do the things that are rattling around in your head that you know you need to do, you'll never get out there in front of them. And guess who loses? Those people lose. Not necessarily you will lose too, but they will lose even more, because you are the one, like Nadine said again, you've been assigned this project, this thing by God, who sat down and looked at all the other people in this world of billions of people. He looked at you and he said, this is your assignment. This is for you. No one can take this away. You're the only one that can do that. Let that sink in for a minute.
Yeah, that is powerful. You know, God created you for a specific assignment, and it's important for you to align with that assignment. And you can't let anything stop you. And that's why, like Carol said, it's important to be around positive people that will keep you going on your path and your assignment and your alignment. So it is very important to be around like-minded, positive people. And as business owners, I think, there are key communities that we can get involved with to grow our business. A lot of times you hear about, join your local chamber of commerce, go to networking events, to be around a community of like-minded individuals. And all those things are super important. Networking, being out there, making those connections, being involved in referral groups similar to like B&I's Business Networking International, where people will give you referrals and give you tips and help you to grow your business. But I think for me, and the reason why I say there's a particular type of community that I really like to be involved in is really masterminds. So masterminds are huge and have been a huge part of how my business has grown in the last couple of years by being around really a small, intimate group of, in my case, it has been mainly women business owners that really support, encourage, and create that positive environment for you. So masterminding is something that I'm always advocating for and encouraging, and it really is just a group of people coming together to brainstorm, to support, to share resources. And support is huge because as business owners, we're kind of on this emotional roller coaster. One day we're super excited,
Tell me about
everything's going great. The next day, not so much. You just lost a client. The money's not coming in. Your cash flow ain't right. And then you're back up again. So you need to be around supportive people who understand the journey and can support you emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. So that really does happen when you're involved in a mastermind.
Oh, that's a great idea. I never really thought about a mastermind. I mean, I love masterminds. I love masterminding. I like keying into people, but sometimes you really need that single focus that a mastermind can bring to you. So I never thought about them as a group that you need to look to join. I always thought about it as a thing. So that's a brand new idea, kind of like a new concept, I guess you could say, because all of us can learn stuff. And you're right. We need to be around people who know what it's like to. Monday was great because I got a new client, but Tuesday I ran out of money because the client I got was awesome, but I needed more money than what the client was giving me, and I can't go back and say, hey, could you just pay me a little bit more? And then I still have to market. So Wednesday I'm supposed to be doing a live, but the systems aren't working, nothing is there, and what am I going to do? It's all that. You're right. It's all that up and down and roller coaster ride, and you have to be able to say to someone, hey, this is just a bad day. This is a bad day. I couldn't meet any of my obligations. Nothing was working right. And then they have to be able to say, okay, take a breath. Take a breath. Are you taking care of yourself? It's so funny. I have I like to, I guess I like to mastermind with my clients because I know, Nadine, you and I have been on these calls where we've actually stepped each other through things, good and bad and, indifferent or whatever. And the other day, I think I was just so involved in, just going from client to client doing things, and it was early to late, and I had a client message me. She was like, Carol, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I hadn't heard anything from you all day. I don't see anything going on. I was like, oh, thank you for asking. That made me feel really good that somebody even noticed that I wasn't online, or I wasn't posting, or I wasn't something. And it was like, wow, that's the kind of stuff we need, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's also about accountability. So, I agree with you. A lot of people don't really think about mastermind groups as a community, but it really is an intimate, small community. Most of the successful masterminds tend to be, a smaller group of individuals. I've heard people be in masterminds with hundreds of people, but I don't really see how that really works well. But the smaller group really is what's more powerful. If you have about 6 to 8 women in a community, a group, and they mastermind and they support each other, they keep each other accountable. So similar to like what you said about your client, when they're like, hey, I haven't heard from you, I haven't seen you, is everything okay? That's exactly what your mastermind group is going to do. They're going to like check in, whether it's on a weekly basis, a bi-weekly basis, monthly basis. You're all checking in on each other to make sure you're just doing okay. And sometimes, that even leads to the personal side of your life. It's not always about business, because a lot of times things could be happening personally in your life that affect your business. So you have the ability in your mastermind group to say, this is what's going on personally with me, and this is how it's affecting my business. So it really is where you feel comfortable and you feel confident and you feel okay with being vulnerable, because, when you go to networking events and you go to chamber stuff and you go to, all these various other business communities, there's very limited spaces where you feel you can be totally vulnerable. And masterminds and having mastermind sisters allow you to be vulnerable within that group and get the support that you really need, which could be emotional support, like I mentioned earlier. It's not always about strategies and tips and tools and what's the latest and greatest program you can use to build your business.
Yep.
It's about, hey, I had a rough day yesterday, and I really don't know if I want to continue. Is it really worth it? And having your group say, hey, you've come a long way and you don't need to stop now, and to really recognize the talents that you have and remind you of that in those low moments, and they can even spot things that you don't even notice. A lot of times in business we have blind spots we don't even realize, and then you take it to your mastermind group and they say, well, did you think about doing this, or did you try that?
Right.
And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. That's so true. I can do that and my problem will go away. So it really is a nice community and space to get the support that you really need in your business.
Yes, definitely. We're going to take a break just for a second to recognize our sponsors. We're coming back because Nadine has some awesome information from us on how to take this masterminding thing to the next level and actually get to see her in person, up close and in person. Right back in a second. Okay, I want you guys to meet me in the Poconos in September, which is next month, for the Lift Conference 2018. This is the premier conference for faith-based women in business and ministry, providing the tools and strategies to take their businesses to the next level. What can you expect at the Lift Conference? Of course, you can expect praise and worship. We're going to begin that each day, confirming our foundation in God. Speakers who are dominating in their field of expertise, ready to pour into you in 2 days of power-packed information you can implement in your business and ministry right away, plus our Platinum VIP Day like no other. So I'm going to be there. I am a sponsor this year for the Lift Conference 2018, and if you're ready to get your ticket and experience it along with me, go to www.liftcon2018.com. That's Lift, LIFTCON 2018.com. Hope to see you there. And I want you to know that today's podcast was sponsored by the Closing Academy. Now that you've marketed your business, it's now time to close the sale. The Closing Academy teaches entrepreneurs how to ask for the sale. We believe that sales is a teachable skill. Download your free e-guide, Top 10 Selling Secrets for People That Hate to Sell, at theclosingacademy.com. That's closingacademy.com. So go there right now. You have to market, and you have to sell. So go there right now and download your free guide, Top 10 Selling Secrets for People That Hate to Sell, at theclosingacademy.com. Okay, now we're back with Nadine. Now, Nadine, we've been talking about masterminding and how that is going to help us really excel in our business. But I know you got some good stuff going on that is coming up right around the corner. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Carol. So as we talked about, masterminding can be key to really elevating your business and taking things to the next level. And I'm super excited to invite your listeners to an upcoming retreat that I'm going to be hosting, the Leading Ladies in Business Mind and Body Retreat. And at the retreat, we will be doing masterminding. It's one of the 3 core elements that we're going to be doing for the day, included with mindfulness and mindset, because mindset is a core thing in how you're going to grow your business. And mindfulness is all about being aware of what's going on in your environment, in your body, in yourself. So we've combined all three, mindfulness, mindset, and masterminding, to create a powerful one-day retreat for leading ladies in business. So I encourage your listeners to go to bit.ly, bit.ly/leading ladies retreat, all lowercase, one word. And to learn more information, it's going to be on Saturday, August 25th. It's a one-day retreat from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We do have some awesome add-ons, so if they want to join us Friday evening for a VIP dinner, we're going to be having it at Chateau Elan Winery and Resort here in the Georgia area, Braselton, Georgia, which is north of Atlanta, so very close to Atlanta. So some VIP options include the VIP dinner on Friday evening. Then we're going to be doing a cooking class Saturday evening, and then we're going to enjoy the 5-star spa at Chateau Elan Winery and Resort on Sunday. So I definitely encourage your listeners to join us for the Mind and Body Retreat, Leading Ladies in Business Mind and Body Retreat, where you can really elevate your business, learn 3 core principles in mindfulness, mindset, and masterminding in how you can really elevate your business. So I'm super excited. And I'm going to add something really special for those who are listening that are in the Atlanta area or the surrounding area. This really resonates with you and you're interested in elevating your business and taking things to the next level and being in a room of like-minded women and in our community. I'm going to offer you $100 off the price of the retreat. So I just decided to throw that in there. So if you use the special offer code 100 off, that's the number 100, 100 off, OFF, you get a 100 deal. So I do encourage you, as I mentioned, masterminding and being around a like-minded community can really elevate your business. And this retreat is going to be an opportunity to step away from your everyday, what you do on an everyday basis and really think about your mind, your body, and your business. So I encourage you to attend. It's bit.ly, bit.ly, Leading Ladies Retreat on Saturday, August 25th. So it's just around the corner.
It is. Wow. Thanks so much for that, Nadine. $100 off. Wow. You get so much for being a listener of this podcast. You got the free top 10 selling secrets. You get information about LiftCon. You get $100 off another retreat. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I just tried to throw that in there. I know you have an awesome audience, and it's definitely ladies that will really benefit from the retreat. So I decided at the last minute, hey, I want to give them something special. So I wanted to throw that in. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, since this podcast is about marketing and really is about unmarketing, which is turning traditional marketing on its head, and you're a marketer, so am I, give us some tips about what we can do to help market our business or event that we've got coming up. Why don't you share some things that you've been doing that have been working for you so we can help others who are out there who have no idea, because there's a lot of people that are putting things on, but they don't get anybody to show up or they don't get any traction. And they're like, what did I do? But a lot of times it's more than the stuff that you know. It's what others can help you with.
Yeah, definitely. So what I would share is from my signature system, the B.E.S.T marketing system. There are 4 elements that I always teach my clients, which are more modern marketing strategies, and it really is about just having an online presence. So the B stands for blogging, so getting the information out there about your event in a way where it's content that people can consume. So blog about it. What is your conference about? What is your event about? Blog about the content around that and promote that on social media. That's a really great way to educate people, which inspires them to want to learn more and want to come out to your event. So the first tip I would say is the B in the B.E.S.T marketing system, which is blogging about it, sharing some content about, what they're going to experience or the education they're going to receive at your conference or your upcoming event. The next step would be E, which is email. So email is still an awesome way to communicate with your clients, with your prospects. Everyone should be building an email list because despite the fact that our inboxes are full and inundated and it seems overwhelming at times, that is still the number one way that people are communicating online is through email.
Right.
So it's important for you to do email campaigns about your event. Make sure that the people who are in your warm market, like your clients and your prospects, are aware of what you're doing and aware of the event that you have coming up. So I would say email will be step number 2. And then the S in the best marketing system is social media. You know, social media is awesome, and it's a great way to amplify your message and get things out there. You know, I've attended a lot of events because I've seen it posted on social media. So make sure you're posting about it. Make sure you have other people posting about it. You know, it's important to get exposure for your event by posting on social media. And the T in the best marketing system is text message marketing, which is a little bit different. Most people aren't really necessarily using this channel, and I do encourage people to only really use it with people who have given you permission to text them. So a lot of times that's prospects or clients who have given you permission to reach out to them via text messaging, and just send them a quick text about your event. Send them about a promotion code or something via text messaging. So that would be the fourth thing that I would say. So again, it falls in line with my signature system, the best marketing system. So I would say the 4 ways you can really promote your event and get yourself out there is by blogging, email, social, and text message marketing.
Oh, I love that. And you know I'm all in for all of those, right? Because you and I talk about that all the time.
Exactly. We're both
it's
on the
all
same
alive.
page.
Right, definitely. Nadine, why don't you tell us really quickly, we're coming down to the end, tell people how they can get in touch with you or the best way to just get in touch with you right now, and if you want to, and again, give us that information about the retreat.
Sure. Thanks again, Carol. So best way to reach me is on my website. We all know the importance of having your website. Carol always preaches about that. So NadineMullings.com. That's NADINE Mullings, MULLINGS.com. You can reach me on my website. And, of course, I'm on social media. So you can connect with me on Facebook. With Facebook, I'm under Marketing Essentials by Nadine Mullings. I'm on Twitter, Nadine Mullings, and LinkedIn. I really like the LinkedIn platform to reach out to business owners. So you can reach me at Nadine Mullings on LinkedIn. So I encourage you to reach out to me through any one of those channels. And if you're in the Atlanta area and you're interested in attending the Leading Ladies in Business Mind and Body Retreat, just simply go to the website bit.ly/Leading Ladies Retreat.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day, Nadine, as you prep for this awesome retreat. I'm hoping to be there, working on getting there now. I know that with this $100 off thing, make sure you guys use that when you go. The special that she just gave us is $100 off, so you can save $100 off that retreat. And thank you so much, Nadine, for coming on. Been awesome. So
thanks for having
me,
Carol. I appreciate it.
Oh, loved it. All the time. You're welcome back anytime. I know you know that. So I also want to make sure that you guys are going to meet me in the Poconos in September for the LIFT Conference 2018, the premier conference for faith-based women in business and ministry, providing the tools and strategies to take their businesses to the next level. You can expect praise and worship to begin each day, confirming our foundation in God, speakers who are dominating in their field of expertise and ready to pour into you, and 2 days of power-packed information you can implement in your business and ministry right away, plus that awesome Platinum VIP Day. You can get all this, plus your tickets, at www.liftcon2018.com. And finally, today's podcast was sponsored by the Closing Academy. Now that you've marketed your business, it's now time to close the sale. The Closing Academy teaches entrepreneurs how to ask for the sale. We believe that sales is a teachable skill. Download your free e-guide, Top 10 Selling Secrets for People That Hate to Sell, at www.theclosingacademy.com. So that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined in, who's taken the time to either listen live or listen on demand. I can't do this without you. And remember, 11:30 tomorrow in my Unmarket Your Business Facebook group. You need to head on over there tomorrow. I will see you then. So until next time, next Thursday, join us then. Everyone have an awesome week, rest of the week, and awesome weekend. Thanks for listening. We truly appreciate it. For information about guests, products, or services that were mentioned in this episode, log on to our website at www.csicorporation.com/unmarketing. To learn more, get a glimpse of our upcoming schedule, and join the unmarketing nation of entrepreneurs who are using marketing techniques that work right now. Until next time, keep moving forward.
Medicine is one of the most difficult, fast-paced, yet rewarding paths you can take. You can set out on your own and navigate the student loans, the bureaucracies, and systems that define a typical medical career. Or you can apply for the U.S. Army's Health Professions Scholarship Program and launch yourself into a medical career like no other. Your tuition will be completely covered, and when you graduate med school, you'll learn from and work with some of the most elite minds in medicine. That's the Army difference. Learn more and apply today at goarmy.com/HPSP.